Hi, this week on Yoga Health TV, we're taking it back to the vault. You are going to experience an oldie but a goodie, so stick around, keep watching, and meet me on the mat. I invite you to come to a seated, comfortable position. Allow your hands to fall on top of your knees and close your eyes. This is a way to start to dive within. And just simply become the observer of your natural breath. Notice the characteristics of your breath, whether it's a little bit fast or shaky. And just not trying to change anything right now, but just simply looking at your breath and how you feel. Starting to feel grounded through the seat, as if the top of the head was shooting towards the ceiling, having a nice tall spine. On your next inhale, fill your belly, your ribs, and your chest. Exhale, feel your chest sink, your ribs fall in, and your navel comes in towards the spine. This is known as our 3-part breath, or Dirga breath. Knowing that your breath is always there to bring energy or calming to you at any moment. So continue this breathing pattern at your own pace and explore the power of your breath. On your next exhale, allow your chin to softly fall towards your chest. You may take your left hand and softly place it on the back of your head and just gently give it a little tug. And breathe into that back neck, releasing any tension that you're holding, releasing your jaw. Next inhale, place your palm on your forehead, push your neck back up to neutral, allow your hands to come back down to your knees. I'm starting with some opening of the shoulders by doing some shoulder rolls. So on your inhale, you're going to lift your shoulders up towards your ears, ignite the backs of the shoulders, so between the shoulder blades, squeeze those muscles and roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades, shoulders roll back and down. And then reversing the direction, taking it nice and slow and really big to open up those shoulder joints. Your hands may fall down by the sides of your hips at this time. Coming to stillness with your hands down by your sides. On your next inhale, reach your hands up overhead, fingertips shining towards the ceiling. Exhale, release them down. Few more sun breaths here. Inhale, reach, grounded through the sacrum, through your seat. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, movement with breath. This is yoga. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale. And this time, have your left hand grab your right wrist, and when you're ready, lean over to the left ever so slightly so you can open up that right side body, looking up towards your right bicep or down towards the floor, whatever your neck allows. Inhale, come back. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Right arm grabs the left wrist this time, and you lean over towards the right, opening up that left side body. Breathe into the left lung. Still trying to keep both hips onto the floor so you're still grounded. Exhale, release your hands down, and we're going to come over to all fours. So go ahead and take that transition. Your knees are going to be stacked under your hips. Your hands are stacked under your shoulders. When you reach there, on your next inhale, you're going to sink your belly down, shoulder blades squeeze together, hips slightly turn up towards the ceiling into cow. Exhale, push off the floor, round your spine into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Continue this breathing pattern with movement at your own pace. Coming back to neutral spine. You may need to widen your knees to mat widths. And when you're ready, kiss your big two toes together and sit your bums back towards your heels into child's pose. Allow your hands to come out overhead so your fingertips are up towards the top of your mat. This is more of a stretch for your thoracic and for your shoulders. If you'd like to place your hands down by your sides, feel free. You can also tent the fingers. So if you come up on the fingertips, it's going to be more of an active child's pose for you. And here, breathe into the back body because the front of the body is going to be constricted. So breathing into the lower back, middle back, and upper back. Exhale the same root. And bring yourself back up to all fours. Go ahead and step your right foot forward into a low lunge. Left knee is down onto the mat. Left toes are tucked under. And take a moment here to see how you feel pushing through that left hip. If you want to take it a step further, you can bring your hands to your thighs, or perhaps your hands can come up overhead in what we call crescent lunge or Anjaneyasana. And breathe here. So you're still getting tall through that spine. You're pushing through that left hip. The front foot is grounded, back foot, you're up on your toes. Your knee can be down if you want more of a challenge here. You can lift that knee off the ground. And keep breathing. Exhale, release your hands down, frame that foot, step that right foot back to meet the left. Good, all fours. You can wiggle your hips from left to right a little bit. And then slowly coming to stillness, step that left foot forward so your left foot's grounded into the mat. Right back toes are tucked under, knee is down, the right back knee is down. You don't want your knee too far forward or too far back. Really want to start to feel that opening in that right hip, right psoas. Inhale, lift your hands up to your thighs or up overhead, whatever feels good for you. And breathe here. Exhale, release, come down. You're going to come back to all fours and then transition yourself after you maybe take a few hip swings from side to side, but eventually you're going to make your way to your back. So go ahead and take your time arriving there. When you arrive there, have both knees bent, your back is flat on the floor. Bring your heels closer to your butt. Good. You can pick your heels up, transition over to, or pick your hips up rather, transition over to the right hip, and then cross that right leg or right ankle over the left thigh. And you'll start to feel that right knee falling towards the right side of the mat as you come into a twist. So your arms can come out to a T and you can look over to the left. And then once you arrive here, just breathe. Breathe into that side body. And then bringing your knees back to neutral, take it to the other side. So you'll pick your hips up, come over onto the left hip, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, and then allow that right knee to fall down towards the left side. Arms are still to a T. Maybe look over your right hand and breathe. Good, and softly and slowly transitioning back. Go ahead and grab both knees, bring them up towards your chest, and softly rock from left to right, massaging that lower back. And as we transition into Shavasana, feel free to put an extra layer on so you can make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Go ahead and let your feet fall down to the mat and then straighten the legs out in front of you. Allow the feet to just kind of plop on either side, arms come out to a T or a little bit down towards your side, whatever feels good for you. And then just start to settle in here and completely let go. Start to feel the back body becoming heavy and the front of the body becoming light. And allowing your breath to take you away into recovery. Softly starting to reawaken the body. Start to wiggle your fingertips and your toes, making bigger movements with ankle circles and wrist circles. And then when you're ready, softly come over to lay onto your left or right side in a fetal position, representing a new beginning to our life or to this moment. And then when you're ready, push back up into a seated position. Eyes are still closed. And if you wish at this time, bring your hands to your lap or perhaps to heart center and take a moment to bow to yourself for showing up on the mat today to give back to your health and your strength, both physically and mentally. Thank you for joining me, and may love and health go with you wherever you go. Namaste.
Thank you for joining me today on the mat for this oldie but goodie video picked from the vault. Please feel free to leave any comments or questions below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click the like, and hit that bell for notifications when new content is up.